confirmed die on our roads over Easter. That's ridiculous. 3 people died in Sydney. There were more that died in our regions between the 3rd and the 15th of April. In fact, New South Wales is again on track for its highest road toll in nearly a decade. Not good enough, you know my view. Tom Dar, chairperson of the Road Trauma Support Group in New South Wales, is on the line. G'day, Tom. We talk often, as we should, because nothing seems ever to get better with the road toll, and those numbers after Easter are just awful. The numbers should be getting better, and they're not. We've spoken about all sorts of things, including appropriately classifying some of the crimes on the road, like vehicular homicide. But you see these numbers creeping up again. You must be so disappointed in what's going on here.
Yeah, hi, Luke. Yeah, you're 100% right. It is absolutely disappointing. It really just rips my heart out to look at these numbers. 103 people killed to date, 97 this time last year. We had 355 people who lost their lives in 2025 on New South Wales roads. And, you know, it just continues to grow, Luke. And, you know, these are not just numbers. We have to understand when we look at these figures, these are human beings. These are real people. They're mums and dads, brothers and sisters, husbands and wives. These are our children. Road death is the biggest killer of children in New South Wales, and it's absolutely tragic. And nobody should get a knock on their front door from a police officer and be told that, you know, their loved one is never coming home because someone made a bad decision on the road. We've all got the right to return back home safely, Luke, and sadly that's not happening, and it's absolutely tragic.
I'm sorry to ask you this again, Tom, but I want my listeners to know the authority you bring to this debate. Tell me a little more, and my listeners now, about the Road Trauma Support Group.
Yeah, so the Road Trauma Support Group was formed to provide support for families after they've lost their loved one due to a road criminal act. Prior to the Road Trauma Support Group, there was nothing. You were on your own. You had to just sort of navigate through it, deal with your own trauma, no one to turn to. So what we do provide, Luke, we help people survive. We help people continue living. We provide the hope when people believe there is no hope. And I can assure you, when you're told that your loved one has been killed on the road, you do not believe there is any hope. And, you know, we have specialised trauma counsellors who assist. We attend court with family members. We meet once a month. We all come together and support each other. And Luke, I've got to tell you, those monthly meetings, I see new people every month. Our membership is growing. We don't want any more members, but sadly, I see people walking through that front door with trauma all over their face, and I've been through it, and it is absolutely tragic. And that's what we do, Luke. We help people continue living.
These are people that have gone through it, right? I mean, this is why I love and support this group the way I do, because you can't imagine the pain, and then to turn that pain into helping others is almost incomprehensible. How they have the strength, people like you and Tom and others, how you have the strength and the decency to do that is it just puts a tear in your eyes. It really does. And maybe we're talking about fatalities, and we're leaving to one side injuries, which are far more common, aren't they?
Exactly. 10,000 people hospitalised every year due to road crashes. These are serious injuries. So it's not just the deaths, it's many people end up in hospital with serious injuries. So it's a huge problem. And, you know, look, all we are asking, all that we want, and it's very simple, is when you get behind that wheel, just for 5 seconds, just think. The decisions you make behind that wheel can have dire consequences, not just for yourself, but for other people on the road. Everybody has a duty and a responsibility to act in a manner where everyone can come back home. See, Luke, the thing that people have to understand, a vehicle is not just a form of transportation. When you get behind that wheel, if you're affected by drugs or alcohol, or if you are speeding, that vehicle is now a weapon. And it's very, very likely that someone will die. And that's what we don't want. Just focus on your duty and responsibility, please, and drive in a safe manner so everybody can come back home.
Thanks, mate. Take care of yourself, eh?